Well, hello YouTube land people, friends, family and loved ones. We just had a rain, so I'm out here in scrub lead, and I'll just give you a rundown on specking. So what I've learned over the years is these great big mounds of dirt up here, right, and there's a chute up there. These big holes and pits here is where the bulldozers, they pushed off the top layer, and then the excavators got in here and they dug these pits out. And you got these little goat tracks around here and up here. The old fellas told me about 15 years ago, when you come up here, the best place to look is, even though a lot of that material's been washed and processed 50 or 100 years ago, is when these old Toyota trucks rattled up these roads and went up roads and stuff. They filled them up and a bit of human error, and what happened is material spilt off the trucks on the edges of the roads here. Just overfilled them, spilt off, and it went up the hills there to be processed. Now there's been a rain, and you can see the different minerals, ironstones, basalt, which is really good and black, the different minerals around. And what I do is I walk around these and see where the truck would have went up here, clickety clang up the hill there, and I can see all the elements. Now I do know it's been washed because you can't see any of the mica, but you just look around here on the edges of the road, and when you start seeing a little bit of trace, and you just look for black rocks. So where she would have climbed up the hill here, this is, see a little washaway where I'm specking, and there's black rocks. Black rock there, black rock there, and there you go, black rock there, just sitting there in the sun. That's a sapphire. Look at that. Tip it over. How about that? Look at that. There you go. That's how it's done. That's scrub lead. Let's put him up here. Have a look. There's a stone. Can we get a focus on that? There we go. Where's the sun? It's about 42 out here today. Oh my God, I've done it again. I can't get it. Will she focus? No. How far away I have to go? I'll come down here. Well, that's a stone. That's a doozy. There's a stone, a blue. So scrub lead was famous for the blue, so it just looked like a black rock. We'll keep looking. That's spilled off the back of the truck, and that's me stone for the week. There we go. So that was sitting right there. Look around, you can see the mica and the small bits of mica, the glitters and stuff. That tells me that this hasn't been through the wash plant, because when it's been through the wash plant and the water runs through, hello, what the hell? Oh my God. Well, that's a pretty rock. It's got white in it, so obviously it's a quartz conglomerate. But yeah, so the mica tells me in it, the glitter means that when it goes through the wash plant and the water washes it, the water washes all the fine stuff out back into these big ponds. And the stone's clean, right? But human error. The truck's bounced up here and dirt's fell off the truck, off the sides, and it didn't get washed. Here we go again. Can I be that lucky twice in one day? Oh, it's a big one. It's a biggie. Hello. Come to daddy. Oh, no, well, that's what you're looking for. That's just a really pretty bit of, I'd say it's fairly heavy, an ironstony sort of basalty, maybe even jasper. It's quite shiny, but yeah, I'll keep that one there. Quartzy material. Arsenic is the green stuff, but I can see the glitter in it. Where's that rock? I'll put him up there. That's a very pretty rock. Well, there you go. Look at that. I mean, it's quite obvious. when you look at that one. Look at that. And that looks like there'll be a cutter in that. But yeah, this is what I do. And look at the size of that pile of dirt. So over the years, it's run down. That's how the grey nomads found that big 300 carata. You can see the heavy elements in it. This is all industrial mine, you know, with D6s and big trucks and everything. So there's another good sign. Bit of arsenic, green. Oh, is that a big yellow? No. Oh my God. I haven't found a yellow yet, people. Expect it, but the day will come. Look at these. I mean, even if you're just a rock collector, I mean, some of these pretty bits of quartz and stuff, you know. Beautiful little stripy ones, little coloured ones. They all would go really nice in a tumbler. But this mound is just incredible, guys. I mean, this is what you call mining on a large scale. So then I got told, I'm just, look at that. Oi. Another big bit of corundum maybe. I'm just beside myself, but let's go down a bit lower. So this is a little goat tracky thing, and it's spilt. So this is what I do is, you're lucky to find, well, it does happen, I found a green star. Colour just jumping out at you, but they're really quite hard to find. But all of that running off there, of course the heavier stuff after the rain will be down around the bottom. So it's well worth having a walk around here, because a lot of this stuff goes through the machine and you're not watching all of the real big stuff, because they just don't expect a sapphire to stay as sapphires like this. I seen one the other day. Ray Hutchison had to show me a big green about this big. But yeah, this is what I do. I'm a very happy camper because I picked this little girl up, and I will spec all over this and down the bottom. But like I said, you know, you follow the tracks along, and on the corners of the bends, when the trucks, you sort of come along like this and spilt off. And so I look along the edges here after the rains, and I'm just so much to look at today. Anyhow, I'm gonna wander up here a little bit. Oh yeah, and you just basically get on your hands and knees and just work a metre at a time. Just sit down, let your eyes adjust, and then just dig around. You might only see the tiniest little bit of glitter sticking out, and then you dig it up. Something all in the sun. So the other thing I do as well is, the sun's nearly midday, I've been out here for a few hours, is I get the sun in front of me, and as you're walking along with the sun sort of in front of you at sunset or morning, the sun will reflect off the ground and you'll see a sparkle, and then you follow that sparkle and hopefully you're in sapphire country. There's a good 50% chance, or if not more, that it's sapphire. So that's how I do it. This is really good ground. I mean, it was mined 2 or 3 times, remined for the smaller stuff. This one hasn't been yet. Take a wander up here. So without the phone, I would take a lot more time. It's so easy just to walk across it. That gully there's worth a look. So you can see that, you just imagine the truck going up here, you know, rock falling off the side up to the top of the hill where they had the processing plant. And that's where I've been finding a lot of my stone. Instead of digging, look where other people have done the hard work for you. And you can see this up here. We'll get up. I mean, there's a lot of dams around here, but they're not dams, they're pits. And there you go, right there, there's a platform. That would have had a big diesel powered pump on it, pumped the water out of here up to the top of this big hill, and the trucks would have dropped truckloads. Oh, have a look at that. talk about a conglomerate. The word's really hard to say. A conglomerate of stone compressed, and there's black in it there. So you do find sapphires in these. That's natural pressure and compression. So that was like definitely the ancient wash layer, and it got mineral traces in it, and it just turned it into what we call like concrete clinker. But if you broke all that up, no doubt, see there's ironstone in there and quartz, you'll find sapphire in there. But it's just, they'll probably do that in the future when the sapphire starts getting a bit scarcer. These big tailings or mullock heaps, they'll go back through them. I mean, some of the ones closer to town, the big companies are reprocessing them with a smaller sieve, and they're picking up all the 7-8 carats under the round about the 3-4 mil in diameter sapphires that will cut like half a carat or so. This was really prominent blue country, and reprocessing it and getting out the smaller stuff that was missed that went through the sieves. There's another spot here, dark bits of stone. Yeah, so that's what you do. I mean, the other thing you make sure of, there's no claim pegs here, and in this country here they're 100 meters apart, so this has been decommissioned. There's a road around there, a road down the bottom here. This has all sort of been decommissioned now, so you can spec in it. If you see any white polypokes with numbers and names on them, you know it's still a pegged claim, so you stay out. Yeah, but obviously you can see so there's a lot of feed around here over the last few years, but 10 years ago this was in drought, and you could see every bit of ground, and it was really good specking all out through here. And yeah, just as the truck come along, she comes around here, and then she would have went up to the hill here. This pad here might have been where they put all their concentrate, so it would have been brought up, hauled here, and then taken up the hill there and processed. So even walking around here is good. There's a little bit of a leftover there that the bulldozer just missed when it scraped up. They're always good for a look. Again, you can see the ironstone, and there, that's not sapphire, but that could have been. What is that? That's a bit of titanium, I think, not spinelli. And you just fuss across these, and that's how you do it. What's that? No, and then the ironstone's really pretty. I mean, look at them sunbakers, they're just glowing in the sun. Was that a bit of saph? A bit of corundum? A little bit of blue or something? No, a bit of quartz. I mean, the good thing about it is, I mean, you look at it that way, and then you rotate it, and you can see it's a crystal. Very nice crystal. So yes, so I'm going to keep looking. Some people say the ant hills are good too, as long as there's no ants. They dig down and you'll look around the ant hills, and you can see tiny little bits of trace on the ant hills. That's a good indicator of there's a bit of sapphire underground. Yeah, once you get started, you just pick everything. There's another pile of dirt, another lot of colour on it. Yeah, so you could spend hours and it's successful. You just gotta. So there we go. So winner, happy days. Very green, isn't it? Very beautiful. So this is called scrub lead. I'm going to go up and walk over that big hill. Anyhow, I hope that was informative to you. And 42, beautiful day. Nearly time to have beers, and winner. So try, like, share and subscribe. Any questions, or if you need any help with anything, I already have with some other people about Glenalba, just shoot me an email, and if I can answer your question I will, or if I can direct you somewhere I will. Happy days, bye for now.